Hi, good morning. Welcome to Coffee with me. I'm Susan Buchser-Lochocki, running for President of the United States of the Green Party. And this is my kitchen. Welcome. It's State Saturday, June 27th. And normally on Saturdays, I like to pick a Schoolhouse Rock video that I used to watch when I was a kid. On a Saturday morning, they would play these in between the cartoons. And this one that I picked for today is called Dollars and Cents. So after this video, you can go and find it on my Facebook page, my presidential Facebook page, and watch it. Or you can look it up yourself. It's a good one. It's cute. Just something simple for you or the kids or whoever. So recently, we've been talking about being anti-racist in the Green Party, and at some point, I came upon the idea of, anti just sounds so negative, which it is. But I recently was talking to people, I'm going to say not so recent, but like about a year ago, and about the idea that words are very important and how you use them are very important. And so instead of saying that I'm anti-racist, I'm going to say that I'm pro-diversity. I like diversity. I like having a lot of people around in different shapes and forms and beliefs and ideas and colors and just everything. Almost the more diverse, the better, because then you get a real understanding of what is normal or what could be normal or what everybody can come into agreement on. Because there's a lot of actually normal out there, but what one person says is normal is not necessarily what others think. So it's good to have a diverse group and a diverse opinion to really make sure that you get everything in. So it is Pride Month this month, and I was trying to come up with a song of the day, and I keep wanting to pick songs that have to do with the U.S. or like a U.S. state or something. And so I'm going to go ahead and tell you the song of the day today, because I have other songs that I want to talk to you about, and this leads into my next thing, which is the song of the day is Philadelphia Freedom by Elton John. And now Elton John was like, for me, he was my first crush, like famous star crush. I really liked him. And he had a song that probably got me interested in him in the first place, which was Crocodile Rock. And the song it's the one that says, "Me and Susie had so much fun." You know the song. So Elton John was my first crush, and I was really crushed when I found out that he was gay. So that was my first introduction. I think I was about 10 or 11 when I found out. But I just liked him with his glasses and his costumes and his liveliness. And yeah, he's just a fun character. That sort of person goes out throughout my whole life. So I have to say that recently, last summer, almost a year now, I had held an event to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of Woodstock. I held that here in Zurich at Cabaret Voltaire. It was something called Dada Stock. And I did it because I wanted to celebrate Woodstock. I thought it was a really good political, peaceful political statement of the times. And with our current environment, a year ago, I felt it was quite still relevant. And then I have to say, at one point on Saturday during the event, I was sitting around doing something, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw two men kissing. And because I've been living out in the, not in the city, you just I don't see a lot of people all day long here where I'm living. And so for me, I was like, I questioned whether I saw that correctly or not. It wasn't that I was angry about it or, I thought it was wrong or something. I just wasn't sure if my mind understood because I hadn't seen that for so long. When I lived in New York, I would see that. But it's so well hidden here in Switzerland. I was thinking, what did I just see? So I double looked. And by doing that, then I made the couple feel uncomfortable. And then they moved apart from each other. And I felt really bad because it was just simply, I wanted to see if I was seeing the thing right. But for them, they were like, oh, why is she staring at me? And so it was, it was an unfortunate situation because I was perfectly fine with what was happening. I was just trying to, when you see something out of the corner of your eye and then you go to look to see. So I was just checking if what I saw was right. Anyway, so, and if those two gentlemen are watching now, at least that now you know what happened. So anyways, sometimes we don't, we're not exposed to these things so often. A lot of people are not. And so, when you see it, same-sex couples holding hands or kissing or embracing or whatever, showing affection in public, it can be feeling like people are staring at you, but part of it is, I suppose we need to get used to seeing it. So it's actually, it is a good idea to, if you feel safe and if you feel like it's possible, to kiss and hold each other in public, just like a normal heterosexual couple would do. There's nothing wrong with it. And it's good for everybody, for us to get used to it, to see it on a regular basis or a more regular basis. So, I guess that's my wisdom from that story is, I think it's if you feel safe, it's time to really come out and show that you love somebody, just like everybody loves people, It's all right. So then also recently in an interview, I was asked about, how it must be really hard or scary or I don't know what the words were, but the implication was it must be difficult to run for president, like you have to be really, you have to have a lot of courage to run for president. And, some of you have already heard some of my stories. So, and if you haven't, go and listen to some of the other videos that I've made. I've certainly had a difficult life. And with each step, I've gained more momentum and more. And, you just keep going and you just don't let things hold you back. So one thing I noticed with me is I get a lot of my inspiration from music, and I was looking, I came across this song that I used to love from Adam and the Ants, and it's called Prince Charming. And here again, great words. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. But that's not the real inspiration. So Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Then it goes on. Don't you ever lower yourself, forgetting all your standards. And then again, they do the ridicule is nothing to be scared of. So, and then respect yourself and all of those around you. So I don't know, in our music, I have often found inspiration. Things that have given me the courage to go forward, to confront whatever is in front of me. There's a lot of power in music, and when you hear it, you know you're not alone, and you know you can go on. And I guess that's what I want to say. So in the 80s, I was very much into Adam and the Ants. Prince Charming was definitely one of my favorite songs, and there's a cute dance that goes with it. So anyways, enjoy the video. It's fun. Yeah. So you already know the song of the day. You know that, yeah, through life experiences you gain strength. I guess that's about it. So I will leave you with this. I am pro-diversity. Pro-diversity, 100%. Yep. I wish you a nice day. Thanks for watching.